Oh man, what's up? What's up? So y'all have to excuse my appearance. I was in the gym. I'm making this video coming straight from the gym, and while I was training, I was just like doing some thinking, and I wanted to ask my fans or anyone who is a fan of my work a very very simple question. Well, two questions. Who sent you, and why are you here? And I know that might sound a little ridiculous, but there's a big point to me asking you that question. As a creative, um, I really truly believe in the concept that an artist defines his work, and an artist should always do what makes him feel good. But the truth of the matter is not only am I an artist, I'm also a dad, and I'm also a man with bills. So even though I typically like to try to shoot what I want to shoot, and I like to create what I want to create, I also try to keep in mind what the masses want, what's hot, what's trending, what's going on in pop culture. A lot of times I even just want to know these things simply for the fact that I don't want to do them. I want to stay away from them, okay? Because I want to try to create my own path, and a lot of times what other people are doing, I don't really want to let it influence me. But the thing that I was thinking about today is, right, I'm a creative, right? What that means is I'm an artist. I'm a person that creates content. I create content, whether it's videos, images, vlogging now, talking, sometimes just through some messaging and just typing what I want to type to get a response out of people. I troll people a lot. A lot of people don't realize that, and some of the older crowd that follows me don't even know what trolling means. But I'm one of the people that feeds myself and my family by utilizing social media. So with that said, I personally use social media a lot different than most people. I don't get on social media and scroll through with the intent of seeing what other people are doing for pleasure. Like, I don't get a gratification out of being on social media. Social media for me is about generating income. So a lot of times when I am scrolling on social media and I am looking at other people's, what the hell? Damn, bug. I'm, it's that Bruce Lee training I've been doing. Yeah, so when I'm on social media and I'm looking at what other people have going on, a lot of times it's really just for the sake of me being socially aware of what's going on, being up to speed in current events. So I'm not really like there's not really any reason that I'm on social media because I'm excited to see what someone's posting. That's because I am a creative. I don't say that in the sense of that I'm some kind of being braggadocious, like I'm better than anybody, everything like that. But prior to me getting into photography and becoming a full-time photographer and attempting to feed myself and my family through via social media and also being a full-time photographer, when I was on social media back in the, say, the MySpace days and the Black Planet days and stuff of that nature, like, I really didn't get on it like that. Like, I didn't, like, oh shit, let me go see what such and such posted today. Let me go look at, this. I didn't really become a professional photographer until 2012. So prior to that, I bought my first camera in 2010. So the end of 2010, beginning of 2011. So even, prior to that, I was on Facebook, but I was on Facebook mainly because I was in a motorcycle club, and it was a way to, see the cool pictures from the bike events. But for the most part, I just never really been one. I'm kind of stuck in my own world, and a lot of times I really just, I'm going to stop this in a second and try to kill this fly. I have no idea why it's a fly in my giant big home. Of all the places it could be, it wants to be here on recording. But yeah, so I didn't really care. I didn't care. So sometimes when I'm creating content, I do want to still be kind of stuck in the I'm going to do my own thing realm. But at the same time, too, I do realize that I need to be aware of what the masses want. So, you know, times are changing. I'm getting more hit ups about doing video work. I still have my regular photography clients. I have a lot of repeat customers. I have some new customers, but a lot of times, you know, when I'm trying to create the lane that I want to create, I'm shooting what makes me feel good. And for the most part, right now, I've been kind of stuck on Afrocentric art news for a little while now. It's always been a part of my bag, but just for right now, it's just what I'm feeling. It's what I'm feeling. I love the energy. I love the people that I'm working with, and it just feels right. You know what I'm saying? So it's what I'm doing. I went through a phase where I really was trying, you know, fixated on trying to create a lot of fashion work because I wanted to become this great, you know, fashion photographer, and I wanted to do all this dope out of the box stuff like Dave LaChapelle, and you know, it just didn't work for me. It doesn't work for me right now because of presently where I'm at in my life. I'm a father. I have 5 children that range anywhere from ages of 20 all the way down to 5. I can't just get up and go to LA and New York all the time. I have to, you know, I just, it's just not something that's in my lighthouse right now. So, you know, I started doing so I started doing the book thing with Mental Photos, and that just felt, you know, it just felt right. I got a good reception to that. A lot of people bought the book. It just went well. So I decided I'm going to stay with that for right now. But one of the things that I was thinking about today is, what do you guys want? You know what I mean? You know, I'm just trying to understand the consumer. I'm trying to understand what you guys need. Do you need anything? Do you guys want anything? For the ones of us that do really invest our time into photography or videography or writing and doing the things that we do this stuff with the intent of creating great content, but we also do this stuff because, you know, it's how we need to generate income. So, you know, I want to give you guys something that's tangible. If the only thing you're here for is just to watch, then I guess that's a thing too. But the truth of the matter is as artists, we actually need you guys to purchase stuff. We need your financial support because, you know, studio costs and equipment costs and retouching costs and travel costs and all this other stuff. And it gets to the point where I literally have thousands of images on my computer that are quality enough that I know that they should be in the magazine, if not on exhibit somewhere. I don't even post them because I'm stingy. I'm selfish. Like, I don't want you guys to have them for free. You know what I mean? So the intent for me to process that information is to try to figure out how I can give it to you guys in a way that you guys get what you need, I get what I need. You know, what can I give you guys that'll motivate you and inspire you to want to be a part of my journey? I'm really just sitting here and I'm trying to figure out how to give you guys what you want while I still do what makes me happy, and you know, everybody gets what they need. You know, I think being an artist is a journey. It's not a destination. It's a continual thing where, you know, you're continually trying to grow and evolve. And you know, there will be a lot of projects that I shoot and that I create that I'm really just not concerned with what the masses want. But at the same time, too, that's easy to say. But it's just like your favorite actor and actress. Like they do all these artistic, artsy Broadway type movies and stage plays and stuff. And like everyone loves them and appreciates them, but at the same time, they want to see them go blow some shit up and, you know, jump in a lake or crash an airplane or just do these different things. So my question goes back to initially what I said to you. Like, who are you and why are you here? Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to see? What do you need? What motivates you? What drives you? Because the internet age is so interesting. I was watching a thing. I've seen it a couple of different times, but I think they were doing a thing on the 2000s on CNN, and they're talking about like Napster and how Napster and basically like, you know, iTunes and everything just changed the way the market works as far as the music industry goes. You guys don't really have to buy pictures. You don't have to buy, you know, booking studio sessions. You don't even have to really look at my work if I was to stop. You just go on Instagram and you guys would watch something else or find something else that, you know, that I guess was a little bit as equally intriguing, and it's free. But I want to keep your attention. I want to hold you to close and near and dear to my heart, and I want to inspire you. So, what do you want? Why are you here? That's my question. It's a Nate rant. I don't know if it's a rant because I'm not really screaming at the screen. I'll work on that as I keep doing this. But anyway, what do you want? Why are you here?